Yo, oh, well, what's up? Hakuman, what's going on? Can you hear me? I want to make sure that I can be heard and everything. Get this thing started. All right. So, full screen this. What's up, PJ? Yeah. Let me know if you guys can hear me, because we had a technical difficulty last time. I've been good. Been working hard. Yeah, I wasn't going to stream, but I was like, you know what? Might as well. Okay. Y'all can hear me. Cool. Yeah, so I was like, I might as well just do it. You just got back from the gym. Then came and then did my 5 mile walk with my brother DX. Got me a bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat toast for breakfast. And since I'm eating breakfast, I skip lunch and just have dinner. Yeah, I was not planning on doing this, but might as well, man. I'm gonna try to stream as much as possible. I won't be streaming Final Fantasy 16 tomorrow because I want to play it, and my daughter she wants to watch me play it. So probably Friday I'll stream Final Fantasy 16. What's up, Raph? What's up? What's going on? Oh, you said rice and beans for breakfast? Cool. Cool. I don't know what to expect, man, from this direct. I really don't. But it's whatever. It's whatever. I have no high expectations. I'm just going in with the assumption that they're going to underdeliver. Like even when I did the video last night, I didn't have any predictions. Oh, you said you was reading the Bible? Yo, what's up, Jaden? Said the only thing I'm looking forward to is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 5. Man, I gotta stop procrastinating and buy that damn game. That's a good way to go about it, PJ. Going into this. Definitely a good way to go about it. Low battery. What the hell? I forgot. Damn it. Second. 1 second. My laptop over here so I can see the chat. Have to plug it up. Low power. Oh yeah, damn it. I gotta get what you call them tomorrow? Shit. Oh, we should be good. We're good now. Oh, excuse me. Whew. All right, blanket finished. Oh, it says it right there. It says 40 minutes of information focused mainly on Nintendo Switch titles launching this year, including new details on Pikmin 4. Yeah, so yeah, don't go into this. It says mainly, so don't go into this with high expectations. All right, I can't wait to work on this project, get that done. Yeah, so yes, he said, yeah. Hopefully, you don't spend too much time on Pikmin 4. They probably won't spend too much time because you know how Nintendo does it. Like as they get closer to whatever game that's going to release, whatever first party title they release, they normally give it its own direct. So they'll probably just put a little emphasis on it right now, just a little bit of more extra details, and save the rest for its own individual direct. That's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, some people are looking forward to playing it, but man, I want to see other games. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up Pikmin 4 because I have all the Pikmin. I have Pikmin 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have all of them. Yep, 1 through 4. I had fun with 3 on the Wii U. That was actually pretty good. I didn't play much at 2. I beat the first game, never beat the second game. I didn't beat the third game, but I got pretty far in that game on the Wii U. I didn't really play much games during the Wii U era because I was finishing up college. So I spent more time in my studies and stuff like that. and hanging out with friends. So I didn't really game much at all during that whole Wii U uh time period right there. Dude, I'm trying to see here. Like I said, I'll hopefully like I would like to see if they talk more about Deca Police because they come out this year, I believe. So I would like to see what they, if they show anything on that. Um, Things that's coming out this year. There's well, it's probably some other titles that we haven't seen yet that they going to just say, yeah, here's the trailer to it, and it's coming out this year. We just want to wait and see. One second, guys. Whew, jeez. So did Rad come out for the Switch already? He said Rad. What's that? I don't even know what that is. Rad. I'm gonna turn this air off. It's cool enough in here now. Full be top. Oh, you talking about the what's they call it? You talking about that game that's inspired by Mana? That game been out. Can't remember the name of it. I don't think it's called. No, it's called. What was it called? Damn, I did a video on. I did a video on it. I'll check. The red is out. Yeah. Okay. Man, look, it's about time we start hearing news for the next Nintendo console. Even if they don't announce it this direct, we should at least hear something about it this year. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And I understand that Nintendo really doesn't have like an incentive to release a new console right away because they're doing so well right now. But god damn, like it's a new cell adding to wish list. Okay, it's just like god damn, like it's so the tech is so dated, man. Like I guarantee you that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 would have been even better if Monolith Soft, had the hardware, to create the game that they wanted to create, like create this bigger Ionios. I think it would have been even better if they had that. Better visuals, no slowdowns and shit like that, like dropping frame rate. Like, it's about time. We need some new hardware from Nintendo. We really do. The only thing I hate about, especially this generation, because of the pandemic, like, I know it's going to be a struggle to get the next console. Whenever whenever they do make that announcement, I know it's going to be a fucking struggle to get that console. And because like they're not really doing in-store pre-orders like as they used to back in the day. They're doing everything online, and I don't like that because you have all these bots. You have all these people just taking them, man. I can't stand it. He's like, yeah, Ikeman Go is right now is dropping dropping frames on your Switch. That's crazy. Yeah, tech is just dated, man. The tech is just dated. I was able to get a Switch easy. I was able to get the first Switch real easy. Well, then again, I don't know. Well, Nintendo fangirl, I remember. What did I leave a tweet? What was it? I think it was a tweet. I was saying that like after they announced the Nintendo Switch, no, they like Best Buy, all these places wasn't no, not Best Buy. There was like no announcement. Like there was like nowhere where you was able to do pre-orders. I'm like, where can I pre-order it? So Nintendo fangirl sent me a link on Facebook. That's what it was, on Facebook, to the Best Buy pre-order link. And I remember it was right after the announcement. It was right after the announcement of the Switch. And at the time, I guess pre-orders wasn't up yet because none of the sites had it. None of the sites had the link or anything. And I said, "Are they doing it tonight or what's going on?" And then Nintendo fangirl shot me the link, the Best Buy link. They had it, and there was nobody. They wasn't even filled up. No one knew anything about it, and I was able to pre-order it. Me and my brothers and my dad. What's up, Cole? I think the only console back then that was hard to snag was the Nintendo Wii. I couldn't get that at launch. I had to wait until the next year on my birthday to get it. And my dad, he got it for me on my birthday, and it was by accident. He was just because my dad works for the school district as well. He drives the school bus. He's been doing it for like 30 years. So after he dropped all the kids off at the school, he just went over to GameStop, just to go to GameStop, and he noticed that people were waiting outside. It was like 4 people outside. So my dad's like, "What's going on?" He said, "Oh, they got a shipment of 5 Wii's." So my dad like, "Oh shit," he's got in line, and that's how he was able to get it because my birthday was coming up. So that's how I was able to get the Wii. I got done collecting amiibos. I got too many of them. I only got my favorites up in my shelf, but most of my other ones, I got 2 big cardboard boxes of amiibos. I got too many of them and don't even use any of them. No, I don't know who Lord Shade is. 67 is. But yeah, I got a bunch of amiibos. I stopped collecting them. Like the hype went away, and after a while, they were just taking up too much space. So I didn't bother. I stopped collecting them. So any new ones that came out, I just don't even care to get them. But I will start getting figurines and statues of my favorite game characters, though, to put up in my room. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we almost there. I'm about to start soon. Nah, I don't remember who Lord Shade 67 is. Well, who? So, what's up with this Lord Shade individual? Yeah, he beat me to a Nintendo Wii. He had first party titles of the century, include Mario Kart Wii. Okay. Yeah, Mario Kart Wii was pretty good. I didn't play it for long. I had bought that and had the Wii steering wheel. Of course, I love Brawl. Melee and Brawl was the no, I wouldn't say Melee. Mario 64 to Brawl was the most played Smash Brothers games that I ever played. Wii U I didn't play for long. Wii U didn't. I don't know. I liked the Wii U, but at the same time, Wii U I didn't. I lost interest in it faster. And the Nintendo Switch, Smash Bros. Ultimate, I enjoyed that, but I played that longer than the I played Nintendo Switch, the Smash Bros. Ultimate way longer than Smash 4, but I didn't really play as much as I did with Brawl, because each of them had something special about them. Because Smash Bros. 64 was just a new thing in general, you know. So I played the hell out of my my 64 had the most playtime. It superseded my playtime eventually over my PS1 because of Smash Brothers alone. Smash Bros. Alone did that, and then when Melee came out, Jesus man, because it was such a huge leap in graphics, and they added all these new features like the classic mode, you get the arcade mode, and then you got all these other new characters and everything about Melee, man. I played that for years on the GameCube. I put so many hours, I clocked so many hours in Melee. And then when Brawl came out, I clocked a lot of hours in Brawl because Brawl brought something different to the table. The Subspace Emissary. That alone sold it for me. We finally had like an actual story mode with cutscenes with our favorite Nintendo characters crossing over together and stuff in the multiverse of Nintendo. Oh my god. That alone. That alone made me play Brawl a whole lot. And it had the online, but the online was shitty, but it was a lot to do. But then once we got the Smash Brothers Wii U, they didn't really have nothing that was quite interesting as far as single player features. Yeah, I love the competitive aspect of Smash. I love the multiplayer. But man, like at my house, the thing with Smash Brothers at my house, after a while everybody plays it and everything at the house locally, we all have fun and stuff. But then after a while, everybody move on to other things. So I end up being the only person playing Super Smash Brothers. So during that time, I would play Subspace Emissary again by myself. I would constantly replay those. They had a lot of replay value to it. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Nate? What's up, bro? What's up, phone? Yeah, we in here, bro. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do this. Oh, we start off with this trash. Look at the frame rate, the frame rate killer. Say, here we go with Midness. Oh, these didn't drop yet? Look at that horrible frame rate, bro. Like, look at the console's dated at this point. It's time to be. It's amazing how he was able to get away with this. So many bugs to this game, and they still made a killing off this shit. So they stepped their game up. I'll never get back into Pokemon. I need the same engine they give Sony, and yeah, and still no voice acting. Ain't that crazy? It's like, but people eat this shit up. I really want to play a true next gen experience like Pokemon, you know? I like the music though. Yeah, now as far as the 30 frames, the hardware is weak. But I'm talking about like,
hello everyone.
When it comes to Pokemon, they got so many bugs. It's horrible, and people still buy it.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The first half of the trailer took place at a festival in the countryside,
while the second half seemed to be in a completely different location, a futuristic academy in the middle of the ocean. More details on this DLC will be available in the future.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We hope you'll participate in it. Okay, let's see our first batch of headlines.
All right, here we go, guys. Hold on to your butts.
It's a supersonic squad of superstars.
I'm getting this for like Xbox. I ain't gonna waste. I'm not getting this on the Switch.
New 2D side-scrolling game.
They look at that frame rate.
Superstars. 12 brand new zones await. Speed through beautiful worlds as Sonic.
I can't wait. I'm getting this.
As Tails. Scale walls and glide as Knuckles. Or swing a powerful hammer as Amy Rose.
Me, my brothers, and my daughter, we're going to be playing this locally.
By harnessing the incredible power of the Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones, uncover hidden secrets, and so much more. And for the first time in the series, local co-op is available for up to 4 players.
I can't wait.
Combine your powers and
I'm already
take
liking
on
the music
evil
too.
Dr. Eggman. When Sonic Superstars
Yeah,
launches
I'm not
on the
getting this
Nintendo
on
Switch
Switch.
system
That was horrible.
this fall. A cozy life.
Oh,
is just
welcome,
around the
Empress.
corner.
Appreciate it. Wow.
Welcome to
Yeah, that was
Pania.
years.
In
That
this
was
free-to-play
definitely years.
Adventure sim.
Car
Create
Saga
the
Wars
idyllic
trailers.
life of your
Welcome,
dreams
welcome.
alongside in-game
Oh, what's up,
characters
Gino?
And players from all over the world. Build houses.
Listen.
Decorate your home
Okay,
plot.
interesting.
Grow crops in your garden, and more. Play with other residents in online co-op or carve out your blissful life solo. And if you're eager to explore,
Yeah, definitely
there's
years
plenty
ago.
of life beyond the village. Set off on a vast journey to uncover Palia's many mysteries.
This is interesting.
Or
I
just
would.
kick back
It
and
will
relax at
look
home.
better on the PC
How
and
you
other
live
consoles.
is entirely up to you. What kind of coziness will you choose? Palia
Some
is free to
Poppins.
play and launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Free to play, so it's gonna be microtransactions galore in there,
Ignite
John.
your heart.
Is this a tactics game?
The Phantom
Yeah.
Thieves return in this
I wonder if my
tactical
brother Tio
spin-off
gonna get
of
this.
Persona 5. When the group ends up in an unfamiliar world, they must join forces with a revolutionary.
I wish I
named
could
Arena
get into the
to
Persona
combat the
games.
armies
It's just
that
not
have
for me.
taken Control. During battle, assess the situation and determine whether to unleash an attack up close, from afar, or using a persona. Knock enemies down to perform another action called One More. Then surround your foes and take them out with dramatic
Looks
flair
interesting,
using
though.
the new all-out attack, Triple Threat. The fusion ability from the Persona series returns, allowing you
Man.
to combine personas to form other ones. What is Arena's true objective? And what truths lie hidden in this strange world? A revolutionary tale will ignite when Persona 5 Tactica launches on
The
Nintendo
Shimigami
Switch
Tensei. My brother
November
Kill,
17th.
he's like a
Pre-orders
big
for
fan of the
physical version
Shimigami
game begin today.
series.
Please check your local retailers.
I love XCOM.
Step into a Saturday morning cartoon. Calling all heroes for the
Oh.
first-person roguelike adventure.
Oh, it's first person.
Myth Force.
Ah,
Enter a high fantasy world inspired by Saturday
looks
morning
interesting though.
cartoons
I
of the
like
past.
the animation and
It's up to
stuff.
you
Looks
to
pretty
stop
cool.
the evil Daedalus from taking over, but it won't be easy.
But something you can do on VR too.
Cryptic castles threaten your
It's something for
survival.
the Switch. I'll tell you that.
Wield medieval weapons and legendary magic to smite hordes of monsters. During each run,
Yeah, the
you can find
80s.
treasure to help boost your character's abilities, weapons, and more.
Might be
Plus,
Dragon's Lair
up to
too.
4 brave heroes can share the adventure in online co-op. Drop in
That's
and
dope.
out at any time as you face the many perils ahead. By the power of teamwork. Myth Force launches on the Nintendo Switch
Myth Force.
system this
Yeah,
year.
like something like from the 80s.
This Splatfest is going to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, the 80s cartoon vibe. Yeah. What's up? I'm Aiden. What's going on? Man, me and my daughter, man, we try to get into Splatoon like together. We just can't get into it, man. I can't get in. We just can't get into Splatoon.
The next Splatfest for the Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed. Okay, Squids, here's the theme. Which flavor of ice cream is best? Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip? This Splatfest will be held during the dates shown on screen.
I'm a simple person. Vanilla, I always go with.
These choices are delicious.
Or sometimes I go with it. What's it,
Got your
Neapolitan, where they
favorite
just
flavor
have
to
all the
victory.
colors mixed, I think. Like chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Plus, get splatting in themed battles with challenges.
Not really a mint. I
More
could never get into mint
Splattastic
chip
events are
ice
on the
cream.
way. Be on the lookout for more info in the
Yeah, where have you been? Yeah, it's a Splatoon 3. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dang. What is that? That frame rate. What is this? Detective Pikachu? That was in the rumors too, I think.
Between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City.
Yeah,
I hereby
Detective
proclaim
Pikachu.
this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week.
Tim Goodman. Pikachu. You two are the ideal detective duo.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
So much for my coffee.
Something tells me this is just the beginning.
A light roast today, huh?
Damn. Wait, what's up with the visuals? Like that shit, like is incomplete. Is this? say you try getting this
There
one.
is something the two of you must know.
You too. Based on our deductions, the culprit is clear.
Yeah, why? Like the textures are funky in this joint. Like, it's only with Pokemon games. Like
And I'm
they don't
my
put no
call.
effort in these
A great
joints.
detective.
And this is supposed to be the return it. This is supposed to be the return of this dude. Like,
That was Detective Pikachu Returns.
it's like they just have
Looks
ass
like
these
he still
Pokemon
loves
games.
coffee.
What cases will Tim and this tough-talking Pikachu solve together? More info will be revealed in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, they better not. They better not. It better not. It better not. Oh, no. Yo, no. Ah! Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Alright. I'm getting this. Oh my god! Oh my god! It coming out this year. When? Yo, Square Enix. All right. I see what you're doing. The Square Enix, it was in the music. Oh my god, yo, this better not be digital only. This I'm getting this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Look at them visuals too. Oh man. I hope hopefully it's a holiday release. Look at the music. Oh my god, it takes me back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who saw this? Who would have thought this was coming? Like I thought this was dead. Like we would never see this. Pre-orders begin 23.
Originally
Oh my
released
god,
for Super
November.
NES,
Perfect.
Super Mario RPG returns with brand new graphics.
Whether you played the original game or not, why not
It better
take
have
the
it physical,
opportunity to
man.
Jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series.
Mr. Koizumi,
It-
that last
if it
trailer
does,
featured
it ha-
Mario,
it-
but he's not the only one getting a game.
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh?
Let's take a peek.
Whoa, what the? Wow.
That's right. Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When
Okay.
she steps on this particular spot on stage,
Huh? Whoa,
New power-ups?
what on earth is happening?
that's all we'll show for now. We'll share
Wow.
more details at a later date. Mr. Koizumi, there's actually something else.
What?
Uh-oh. What is this? Luigi Mansion? What's going on? All right.
Visually enhanced version of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Oh, the first one?
Originally released
Oh,
on
Dark
Nintendo
Moon?
3DS is in development.
Okay.
We hope you look forward to seeing more of Luigi's ghostly antics.
All right, Nintendo still got shit up their sleeves.
Both games will launch next year.
Mario,
What's up, Chris?
Princess Peach, and Luigi. Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games to look forward to.
More details will be shared in the future. All right.
All right, so
let's
Mario
see some
RPG
more
come out
headlines.
in November. Oh my god.
Become Gotham City's ultimate protector.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss.
My brothers and my father, they got the Arkham games, all of them. I never played any of the Arkham games. They're good, but I'm just not really into like brawlers much like I used to. I'm just more of a fighting game and RPG guy, and some action adventures here and there.
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
So it's like a collector's edition.
Forces beyond your comprehension. I've waited long enough.
It's good for Switch owners, but
this place is dangerous. I like it. Gotham.
yeah, it's good for the Switch owners. They probably had never had an Arkham game, any of the Arkhams or whatever. So he about to punch the shit out of Joker.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here.
Batman Arkham Trilogy launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
this
that's
fall.
good for Switch fans. Like,
Play your cards right, mercenary. Lead your mercenaries through cursed dungeons in the lands of Gloomhaven. Your tactical prowess is
this
all
game?
that stands between
Okay.
riches and certain death. This adaptation of the hit board game
That
features
frame rate is
turn-based card
crazy, though.
battles with RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon your foes. But beware, exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17 different mercenaries. Brave over 260 grueling missions.
I'm not really
Master
into like
over
that
1,000
Western style
abilities.
RPGs.
Hone
You
your
know how they
depth,
look, the
set
character
up synergies,
designs,
and gain every advantage.
everything with like
to
Dungeons
survive.
and Dragons. I'm not really into
Grit
like the
your
Dungeons
teeth
and Dragons
and earn
like
your keep
art
when
style.
Gloomhaven launches on the
But that
Nintendo
frame
Switch
rate is
system,
ridiculous. You see
September
that slowdown?
18th. Pre-orders for the mercenaries and
And it's
gold
a tactics
editions
game.
begin
It shouldn't
today
even be
on
moving like
Nintendo
that.
eShop.
Yeah. Nate Dub, yeah. Nigga, they ain't 24. That's like 15 frames. That was like a sketch, like one of those flicker books. How does Just Dance work? It's like how does it read? Like you have to hold a controller in your hand, or is it like a camera or something? How does it work? I never saw anybody. I don't know anybody who has Just Dance. I've never seen anybody play Just Dance. I always see these advertisements. I'm like how does it read the player's movement? Is it like a camera? Do you have to hold the Switch Joy-Cons in your hand when you dance? Like, how does it work? I never saw Just Dance in person. I never saw nobody play any. I always see these advertisements of people dancing, but I never see how the game actually works. Is there a camera? You have to hold a wireless controller in your or like a motion controller in your hand? How does it work? What's up, Neo?
A silent hope lies in a world without words.
Oh, what's this? What's this?
One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its king.
Oh, you know I'm a sucker for like
Now,
RPGs and
7
anime
ruthless
characters. Oh,
warriors
and they
will
chibi
rise.
too?
In this action RPG, these heroes bound by fate must work together to explore the abyss and find
Okay.
the secluded king.
How does this look?
However, with its ever-changing dungeons and powerful foes,
Is it gonna be
conquering
multiplayer?
the abyss will be no easy feat. Wield weapons like swords, bows,
I'll most likely
and
probably grab
more
this.
to survive this deadly chasm. After you return to base, materials you've collected will help you cultivate resources and forge new items. Repeated forays into the abyss will enable you to grow stronger and dive deeper.
It'd be nice if it was a multiplayer.
Can you hear me?
Your guide on this journey is the kingdom's sorrowful princess, encased in a crystal of her own tears. And through a mysterious power, her voice reverberates.
Yeah, I'm a
in the
sucker for
hearts of the
chibi anime
silent
characters
warriors.
with swords and
Why
big
did the king
big
steal
swords
the
and
world's
guns.
words? And what awaits the warriors in the depths of the abyss?
Like the art style too.
Silent
I'll
Hope
pick it up.
dives onto Nintendo Switch, October 3rd.
Is it gonna? Yeah, all right, I'll pick that up.
Sparks will
My backlog
fly
will
in
get
these
crazy.
Nintendo Switch games.
All right, it's
Cast
gonna be sort of
spells and
compilation.
cultivate your best life in Fae Farm.
My daughter likes stuff like that.
Make use of magic to complete tasks and fend off mischievous foes. Enrich your farm to help your character flourish. Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op. Fae Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th. Pre-orders, including an in-game bonus, are available now on Nintendo eShop. Zoom into wild racing action with Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
Don't care for this shit.
Choose from over 130 vehicles and pull off outrageous stunts.
Oh my god, I can't stop thinking about Mario
find
RPG
shortcuts,
remake. Oh my
knock
god.
out of the way. Unleash your
I need
creativity
that
by
game.
modifying
I
your
need
vehicles
it.
and building your own tracks. Race locally with friends in split-screen co-op. Plus, up to 12 players can hit the track online.
Really?
When this game speeds
Really?
up to the Nintendo Switch
Guy,
system October 19th.
what? Guron?
Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics.
Manic Mechanics?
Grab a part, fix it up, and toss it over.
Interesting.
Repair
Like something me and
vehicles
my.
quickly to earn points in solo play or
This look
4-player
fun.
co-op. But watch out for
No, this looks
treacherous
fun.
pits, pesky UFOs, and
Something
other
me and my
workplace
daughter and my
hazards.
brothers, we all gonna play
Manic
together.
Mechanics launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch July 13th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, that looks
Introducing
fun.
the second paid DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
We need a Smash Brothers RPG. Like it needs to play like Marvel Alliance, or it needs to play like a tactical with all the Nintendo characters. I think that Nintendo need to hop on something like that.
What else will they find in this world of melody?
I still haven't beat the first game. I gotta go back to that.
This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter.
I just don't like the fucking
launches
rabbits. They the
later
ugliest
today.
things I've ever seen. These are stupid. Just give me a
demo
Mario
of the main
give me like
game
a
is
Mario
available
RPG
now
like this.
on Nintendo eShop.
Them rabbits is retarded.
You really think you stand a chance against us?
Dragon Quest.
You intend to take arms against me?
Very well.
I still gotta play my Dragon
You
Quest
are now
12.
cursed, unable to harm monsters.
I'm gonna pick it up on Xbox though.
What the?
Like I got it on my Switch, but I want it on Xbox.
A monster wrangler.
I hate this. You know, you got to fight monsters, you collect them, and you get them as party members. I hate them. I hate those type of RPGs.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna look into that review.
The so-called hero is here.
Oh, is that Fire? No, I said Fire. I meant Dragon Quest 2 hero, or is one of the heroes from the older Dragon Quest games?
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince from Square Enix.
Square's putting them out. I give Square credit. They don't got they don't got a bunch of bangers, but they putting out some good titles that
in the future.
like that's a Square I remember where they had variety.
Game with plant-like creatures.
Oh, Pikmin. Yeah, like I'll give them that, you know.
Welcome to the Rescue Corps. As its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious planet with all sorts of life forms. There, you'll meet plant-like creatures called Pikmin.
Foam stars, yeah. Like
Adorable
that
rescues
is literally
Your mission, should
Splatoon.
you choose
But
to
Splatoon I think is
accept,
more superior. It's
prepare
more
the damaged
superior.
Rescue
Like
Corps spaceship
I don't want to be shooting
and
foam
save
at
any
motherfuckers. Like
castaways you find. All right, let's explore together. Once plucked,
I love
ready for
Pikmin.
action. Blow your whistle to
It's a nice
them and
title.
have them follow you.
It's not a title where I like, oh my god,
Your little
Pikmin,
bugs
like, but I like it.
and they'll
I
start working
love
for
it.
you.
I have every Pikmin game.
Ochi will also
Well,
prove to
numbered
be a great
Pikmin game.
canine companion. He can carry items with Pikmin. or smash obstacles in your way.
Oh, so
and
he
if you
broke.
need
He's
a
broken.
flotation device, well,
Oh, broken.
there you go.
So now you want the that
Ochi can even
he
stand up to the wildest creatures.
my daughter will fall in love with that thing.
Collect lots of treasures scattered around the planet to fix the spaceship's radar and open up new areas to explore.
We said it's for Switch. You talking about
Exploration
Switch
isn't
Neo?
limited to the surface, though. Why not take the plunge underground? Here, a completely different environment awaits. Unusual contraptions, native creatures, and even more treasures are around every corner. You might unexpectedly find some castaways, too. Hey, wait a minute. This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him. It's time for a Dandori battle.
Dandori battle.
Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and Ochi. Collect more objects than your opponent within the time limit to win, and save the castaway. By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship. Train Ochi and teach him new skills.
Okay.
Or
All
build
right,
new
let's
equipment
add more
and items to
depth.
help make exploration more manageable.
Okay.
For the first time in the Pikmin series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch. Nightfall
Really?
sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully, you'll come across the new Glow Pikmin, which only appear at night.
It sounds like
Luminars
not
that
Pikmin.
produce
It sounds like
valuable glow
Earthbound.
sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use Glow Pikmin to drive
Yeah.
them away and
Nah,
protect the
nothing
Luminals.
related to Final Fantasy and Switch, Neo.
Many more
Okay.
surprises await on this uncharted planet.
Oh, houses. Oh, okay. About time we can go to houses.
No challenge is too big or too small. Pikmin 4.
What? The
In
next
past
month?
Pikmin games, you had to return to
Jeez.
your spaceship before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night. We hope you
That's
can
good.
leave a Pikmin on your expedition.
So you don't feel pressured.
We
Well, I
have
hate
even
games where I
more
feel
Pikmin
pressured
news
to
share.
like I have to speed up.
HD versions
Uh-oh.
of the first two Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo eShop later today.
Nice. Okay.
Plus, ahead of the game's release, a demo of Pikmin 4 will be available on Nintendo eShop on June 28th. The demo can be enjoyed even if you've never played a game in the Pikmin series before, so we hope you'll try it
Nice.
out when it releases. Okay, let's see a few more headlines.
Dope.
The renowned
Oh, Metal
series
Gear?
of stealth action games is
The
infiltrating
renowned
Nintendo
series.
Switch as Metal Gear Solid
Where they ripped
Master
off
Collection
Hideo
Volume
Kojima.
1. This compilation includes Metal Gear Solid. Infiltrate and regain control of
Oh,
Moses Island.
it's too old. It's too
Metal
dated for
Gear
me.
Solid 2,
So-
Sons of Liberty. Locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Survive the jungle.
Nate gonna love
and
this.
confront your former mentor.
But I think Nate
You
gonna
can
get it
also
for the
enjoy
Xbox.
the
I think.
games that started the series.
Oh, my
Metal
man
Gear
going back.
And Metal Gear 2, Solid
Yeah,
Snake.
my dad, he had
as
played
well
all
as
of
the
them.
NES versions of both Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge. This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear.
He said, "I'm
Solid
sorry, I
2
can't get this on the
graphic
Switch."
novel and its sequel.
They stupid.
Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info, strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid.
I love the
Master
soundtrack
Collection
though,
Volume
but
1 launches
I love
on
Metal
Nintendo
Gear as a
Switch
series, but
October
I never really, I they weren't my type of games to play. I used to watch my dad play them a whole lot.
The first 3 Metal Gear Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. It's time to survive.
Time to survive.
Steel Thyself.
Oh.
Vampire Survivors is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Song.
Do you
It's like
have
something
what
from
it
the
takes to
90s.
survive a 30-minute onslaught of monsters? Stay on the move to avoid enemies and attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy.
Yeah, this is
at
popular
first,
on the
right?
PC.
But swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies, or by leveling up, you'll acquire weapons and upgrades for your character, so shape them as you see fit. Plus, up to 4 players can now play together in
Oh,
couch
damn.
co-op. What other horrors lie in store? Find out when Vampire Survivors launches on the Nintendo Switch system, August 17th. Music and pigeons? Sounds pretty cool.
Whack.
You're a pigeon. Yeah, you heard that right. Play online in this rhythm battle royale and aim to be the last bird standing.
Battle Royale.
Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's feathers in musical minigames.
Leave that for the birds.
Copy the leader's actions perfectly in Yes, Commander.
Okay,
Fire a
that seems
slingshot to play
interesting.
music in First Piano Shooter. Race and fly to the rhythm in To the Sky, and more. With over 20 minigames, you're in for an impeccably good time. Get ready to shake those pigeon tails when Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo Switch October 31st. Ready, set, yo!
What is this?
Penny is on the run, entangled in
Oh,
a chaotic
it
audition
looks
that
like
veered way off script.
that
She's
character,
managed to make some
the art style
powerful
and everything. The character remind me of
animated friend. In this 3D
what's the name of that damn game on
platform
64?
adventure from the
Mischief
team
Makers.
behind Sonic Mania. You'll explore the bright and
Oh wow,
colorful
behind
world
Sonic
of
Mania. Oh, you know it's gonna be good then.
and help Penny and
Macaroon.
Yo-Yo escape the clutches of the
It's from the
grouchy
Sonic
Emperor
Mania
Eddie.
team, guys.
Perform stylish
This
acrobatic
is gonna
tricks
do
to
well.
avoid Eddie's massive horde of pushy penguins. And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from foul play. You can also put your speed running skills to the test.
Oh, so they was
in
hiding.
Time Attack
Nintendo's
Mode
hiding a lot
to
of stuff.
unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break. After all, take the
Yeah,
stage
Mischief
when
Makers
Penny's
remind me of
big
that.
breakaway
I don't know
launches
why.
on
The art
Nintendo
style, the
Switch
character design remind me of
early
Mischief
next year.
Makers on 64. Even the music, it
Rev
sound like it a
up
bit.
for Wave 5.
All right, here you go, PJ. Wave 5.
A brand new course
Oh.
is racing into Wave 5 of the
I
Mario
gotta
Kart
pick this
8
up. I don't
Deluxe
pick this up
Booster
next
Course
month. I
Pass
keep saying
DLC.
that and then don't pick it up. I gotta pick this up next
Squeaky
month.
Clean Sprint. More characters are also being added. From Mario Kart Double Dash, Petey Piranha. From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler. And from Mario Kart Tour,
We need a Smash Brothers Mario Kart, where just a Nintendo All Stars card. That's what we need.
5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
How many waves is it?
Nintendo
8?
Switch Online
I
Plus
think.
expansion
How
pack
many?
members can
PJ?
enjoy this
How many waves
DLC
are there?
at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. 2 worlds, one faithful character.
Star Ocean 2! Star Ocean 2!
Star Ocean game,
Remake!
complete with new graphics that fuse 2D and 3D, is on the way. After a mission goes wrong,
Let's go.
Operation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped
Let's go.
planet. There, he meets Reyna, who possesses mystical powers. Was it fate or mere coincidence? Soon after,
Let's go.
the two get entangled in a sinister plot within the galaxy. In this science fantasy RPG,
Let's go.
select either Claude or Reyna as your hero.
Let's go.
and
Let's
play
go.
through the story from their perspective. You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from all walks of
I'm
life.
digging this.
During your adventure, the hero you chose and the decisions you make will have an impact on who can be recruited to your cause.
The enemy, is it?
Battles take place in real time, and skills can be performed with a
Wow.
single button. New combat features in this remake include stunning enemies with chain attacks.
They fixed the backgrounds and area. Yeah, I'm getting this.
Allies not in your current party unleash follow-up attacks.
Nice. They
You map
added
out
all that.
strategic battles in your favor. As you search for a way home, an ancient prophecy will unfold, and your destiny will be awakened. Save the planet in Star Ocean: The Second
Oh, I'm
Story
getting
Arc,
this.
launching on Nintendo Switch.
So many
November 2nd.
games. Jesus. I gotta pick up all
Time
this.
to move it, Wario style. Get ready
Yo,
for
this.
more micro
Oh
game
my
mayhem
God.
with the
I gotta
latest
do it. I'm doing a
WarioWare
video
game.
after this.
Hold two Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a flurry of lightning-fast micro games. What you do and how you move depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
Excellent!
If you've got two pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each micro game. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various mini games in party mode. For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes. Get your body moving in over 200 lightning-fast micro games.
Man.
In WarioWare, Move It! Launching on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd.
So many games. Oh my
Pre-orders
God, so many
begin today
games.
on
My
Nintendo
backlog.
eShop.
My backlog is gonna be ridiculous.
Why aren't you saying anything?
We got 2 more minutes left.
He was so into it, I didn't want to.
I wonder what the
interrupt.
last game one be.
Anyway, this is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to strike different poses and complete microgames.
It said never game. Yeah, I do. I never use any of my
Things to
Joy-Cons,
share.
dude. A few more things. Okay. What else we got?
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023. Play games, enjoy live performances, take photos with some of your favorite characters, and more. Plus, cheer on your favorite players in 2 championships. Eligible attendees can also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in a last chance qualifier. This all-ages celebration is free and will take place September
Okay.
1st through 4th in Seattle, Washington. Registration for Nintendo Live 2023 ends June 22nd. Head over to the official website and enter the random drawing for a chance to receive tickets. PAX West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official PAX West website for more details. Those not selected will have another chance to attend with the 3 Challenge Cups this summer. The top 10 players from each will get tickets. Please visit the official website for more details. See you there!
A vast number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which released last month. Thank you all very much. An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New
Right.
amiibo of Zelda and
Oh, she
Ganondorf
looks so cute.
are planned to be released this holiday. We hope you're looking forward to them.
I want that Zelda. She is
Okay,
cute.
This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Super Mario World.
Onward and upward.
So it's saying music is the theme here. Okay, other characters. It's gonna have multiplayer? Yeah, multiplayer. Oh, that's dope. It looks cool, but I was never really a 2D Mario guy. Elephant Mario?
Goomba looks so well then.
Yeah. Yeah, I was more of a
That was
Sonic
the
guy when it
brand
came to
new
2D.
2D side-scrolling Mario game, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected. The ground could start moving, or you
It looks like
might
it's gonna be
turn into
fun,
something
but I was
different.
never really a 2D Mario guy.
There were also flowers talking. Daisy is playable. And Mario became an elephant at the end. A lot of things happened. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
So it wasn't Chrono Trigger. It was actually Super Mario RPG. I'm fine with that. That is dope. That was dope. Like I would give this like I guess because it's like it ticked all the right boxes because I wasn't expecting Star Ocean Second Story R, and I wasn't expecting Super Mario RPG 2. I was not expecting it. I think that this direct was pretty solid. It had things that we knew, and it had unexpected things, and I think Nintendo really pulled out as far as like tricked everybody. Everybody didn't think Nintendo had anything for the rest of the year, but they still got a whole library of games to release this year. They really do. They really do. Like, my backlog is gonna be crazy because Mario RPG is supposed to come out in November. Star Ocean coming out in November as well? No, October, November, whatever. Pikmin come out next month. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, that's too many. That's too many games. That's too many games, yo. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with all this. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with all this at all. So before I log out, I'm gonna do a video, my overall reaction to it. I want to do a video for it, but before we exit out, I want to look at this Final Fantasy 16 review. That's what I want to look at.
Before we begin, a quick note about spoilers. I'm going to do my best to keep this review spoiler-free by mostly showing gameplay from the first third or so of the campaign, but some mechanics and talking points I will be going over don't appear till much later. It's all stuff that will be familiar to you if you've watched the Final Fantasy 16 focused state of play, but if you'd like to go in entirely fresh, you can leave knowing that Final Fantasy 16 is one of my favorites in the series to date. Okay, you've been spoiler warned. Now, on with the review.
Yeah, at this demo, I'm gonna at this review,
16 mainline entries,
I'm gonna head out and work on this video.
Lightning Returns and Final Fantasy VII Remake, and a slew of spin-offs. There's no Final Fantasy game quite like Final Fantasy 16. The latest in this legendary series is more an evolution of the character action genre than the RPG foundation that the franchise was built on. It merges quick, twitch reflexes with character-building RPG mechanics, but focuses far more on the former than ever before. And look, it's not a perfect mixture. While the combat is phenomenal for an action RPG, it is admittedly lacking when compared directly to the greats of the character action genre. But even an imperfect mix is potent enough when paired with FF16's epic 50-plus hour story. It's packed with unforgettable characters, outstanding world building, an incredible soundtrack, and knock your socks off moments of sheer spectacle, the likes of which are rarely seen in any game. Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
that's
16 picks
man.
up the ball that FF14 got rolling and continues to move the series back down the path of high fantasy, taking more than a little inspiration from Game of Thrones along the way. Its story spans decades worth of history in the realm of Valisthea, a land brimming with both beauty and death as an encroaching blight forces neighboring kingdoms to fight over untainted resources, including 5 enormous mother crystals that are the primary source of the realm's magic. At the heart of this tale is your character, Clive Rosfield, the eldest prince of the kingdom of Versaria and protector of his brother Joshua, the dominant of Phoenix. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry, we'll get to it later, but let's not get bogged down in jargon for now. Clive is a fantastic, well-rounded protagonist, brilliantly brought to life by actor Ben Starr. He undergoes a lot of change and development over the course of the decades-long story, but always remains supremely likable.
Yeah, I know.
relatable,
Papa Gino's. I know
and
he's going
absolute
crazy.
Badass when the need arises.
I check his
as it
channel
very
later.
Often does.
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
The rest of the cast is fantastic as well. Jill, played by the excellent Susanna Fielding, is Clive's childhood friend and acts as a wonderful companion that understands and empathizes with Clive on a deep and emotional level, and the tender scenes between them are always a highlight as their relationship grows. Sid is probably my new all-time favorite Final Fantasy character.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind.
He's got an almost young Liam Neeson vibe going on, despite being voiced impeccably by Ralph Ineson, who's having quite a 2023 in the world of video games.
Then at least have the decency to join me for supper.
Sid is a natural leader, full of charisma and charm, and without going into detail, his cause is one that's very easy to rally behind and made me excited to follow him and his band of outlaws. The greatest achievement of Final Fantasy XVI's story, though, is how it never leaves you to drown in its lore. This is a massive world complete with 5 kingdoms, each with their own forms of government, rulers, religions, and ideals. A whole encyclopedia's worth of realm-specific terms like bearers, icons, and dominants, and a grand history of the world that you're expected to keep up with if you want to get the most out of the big story beats. It would all be a little overwhelming if not for an ingenious quality of life feature that I truly hope becomes standard throughout all story-heavy video games: active time lore. At any point during any main story cutscene or conversation, you can hold down the DualSense touchpad to bring up a series of contextual compendium entries that are relevant to what's going on in that scene. So, anytime a character mentioned a term, character, or location that I either didn't know about or needed a reminder about,
they're freed Imperial bearers.
I could bring up the active time lore, and a succinct entry would be right there to get me up to speed. These entries change with the events of the story too, updating with new information about the state of the world and Clive's knowledge about it as it happens. Having this kind of feature was a godsend. Later on, big missions are also preceded with stylish history lessons by your crew's scholar that fill you in on what you need to know about the region you're about to visit, who the rulers are, their ambitions, their allies, their enemies, and so on. I know that might sound like school, but it actually did a really effective job of bringing me into and keeping me invested in the realm of Valisthea. One of the most interesting elements of the story, and one that also ends up being an awesome addition to the already excellent combat, is the existence of icons and dominants. Icons are supremely powerful beings that Final Fantasy fans will recognize as the usual summons from previous games, and dominants are the special humans who are able to tap into their power, even to the point of fully transforming into them. Dominants are so powerful that they're almost used like nuclear deterrents, saved as a last resort due to the potential mutually assured destruction that would be caused by their fights. But fight they will, and every time they do, it's an unforgettable scrap of gargantuan proportion. I'd be remiss to spoil these encounters by talking too much about them, but I will say they're absolute spectacles. Some are like giant kaiju fights mixed in with Dragon Ball Z. Others take the gameplay in a completely different direction and play out like a Panzer Dragoon level. but nearly all of them brought back memories of playing Asura's Wrath or God of War 3, and that
I
feeling
really don't
of
want to
just
play
being
these icon
absolutely
battles at all.
floored by the breathtaking sense of scale and overwhelming power.
Bridge is closed. Let the dungeons begin.
Final Fantasy has been shifting further and further away from its turn-based RPG roots for a long time now, and with Final Fantasy XVI, it feels like a metamorphosis that has been in the works for years is finally complete. Final Fantasy XVI's combat is a straight-up action game, full stop. It's fast, flexible, extremely reflex-driven, and is full of opportunities to absolutely style on your enemies with air combos, jump cancels, and a huge arsenal of extremely powerful spells and abilities.
This is unrecognizable as a motherfucker right now.
Some sacrifices are made to facilitate this transformation. You only ever control one character. Levels are
which
far
I
more
don't,
linear
which
than
I
they've been
hate.
in the past, and many of the actual RPG elements have been made to play second fiddle in ways I'll discuss shortly. Purists might not be a fan of these drastic changes, but I found this approach far more preferable to FF15's more hybrid take on combat, and equally enjoyable to FF7 Remake's unique take. Despite how chaotic the action may look, it's actually elegantly simple once you break it down. Clive can execute a 4-hit melee combo by mashing square, he can shoot magic with triangle to hit enemies at a distance, he can use an ability unique to whatever icon power he currently has equipped, and he also has access to up to 2 abilities from that icon as well. In familiar Final Fantasy fashion, for bigger enemies and bosses, there's a stagger meter that you can fill by landing attacks, and once it's full, they can be put into a staggered state, giving you an opportunity to build up a multiplier and lay down huge amounts of damage for a limited amount of time. Much of the skill involved with combat comes from your ability to
Like,
quickly
this is
stagger
so
enemies and then maximize the
unrecognizable.
amount of damage you're able to do while they're staggered.
This is not
by
even this is an
optimally
action
using your
game.
skills and switching between your icons. To that end, there's a lot of smart mechanics in place that reward skillful play. If you just mash the attack button, you won't build up stagger very quickly. But if you use carefully timed magic attacks in between your melee attacks, you'll execute magic bursts, which do
thanks for
more
the
damage
chair.
and build more stagger. On top of that, perfectly timed evasions give opportunity for counterattacks that deal big stagger damage, or if you're feeling extra fancy, you could try to time an attack to clash with theirs to
Yeah,
trigger
this
parry.
this is
Slows
not.
down time
It
and
just
allows
looks
for even more
foreign to
punishment.
me.
It's a great combat system that kept my brain firing at a rapid pace as I balanced timing my magic bursts with managing my skill cooldowns and keeping an eye out for enemy tells to be ready to dodge, on top of just trying to look cool for the sake of looking cool, which is always an important element of any action game in my book.
Look, this is not. I don't see Final Fantasy. Like,
one of my favorite touches is that you can issue commands to your Hound Torgal, one of which will launch weaker enemies, allowing me to zip right to them in the air, juggle them with some quick aerial hits, and then send them crashing back down with an explosive Helm Splitter style attack. All that said, this is a long game, and while you do pretty regularly get new icons and abilities, they don't change up combat in ways that make the basic fights substantially different or more engaging, which means they do eventually lose some of their luster. That
yeah,
isn't
you're going to be
helped by
doing the
lots of
same
recycled
thing.
enemy types in the open fields and linear
Yeah,
dungeons
you're
that
going to be
you
doing the
explore
same thing
either.
over and
At least
over
the
again.
bosses
That's the
were
only thing
always
about
fresh and
action
exciting,
based when
with
it's.
many playing with some fun Final Fantasy tropes, like having the names of big attacks show up on screen, and some exceptionally dangerous techniques, even having a countdown that ends with an extremely powerful blow if you're unable to do enough damage to stop them from getting it off. Many of the bigger boss battles also have QTEs that do a wonderful job of adding extra cinematic flair and punctuate the different phases of the fight with some truly awesome moments.
Take a beating.
As touched upon earlier, the weird twist of Final Fantasy XVI is that while the action elements are all top-notch, the RPG elements are a little underdeveloped. Loot seems like an afterthought. I never once felt incentivized to explore either the corners of the linear main levels or the open fields of the interconnected overworlds. And in general, there just aren't a ton of character building choices that you can make to customize Clive in any sort of unique way. The deepest it gets is that you can equip Clive with up to 3 accessories that can have a variety of useful effects, usually powering up specific special abilities, increasing your combo damage, or increasing healing potency. You also begin with a total of 5 special rings that are designed to take some of the edge off of combat in lieu of lower difficulty modes. One essentially lets you mash square and let the AI take the wheel as it automatically casts spells, switches icons, and uses basic attacks, while another will automatically dodge as long as an attack is capable of being avoided. While I personally didn't feel the need to use these rings, I do appreciate their inclusion as a completely optional way to adjust the difficulty in very specific ways. Of course, the downside is that if you do equip them, you won't have the space for other stat-altering accessories, thus removing the one element of RPG-like customization altogether. But where Final Fantasy XVI really impressed me was in the quality of its side quests. Well, eventually. They actually start out pretty generic and menial, with objectives like finding X number of Y items out in the field, or delivering 3 hot bowls of soup to people in the hideout. However, in the back half of the story, these side quests act as smart ways to button up all of the loose threads outside of the main campaign. Side characters are given proper send-offs, pieces that were toppled over in the central story are satisfyingly built back up, and characters that you wouldn't really expect to have very deep backstories open up to you in often very moving ways. It's exactly the kind of side content that I want in a big RPG, even though it takes a little while to get there. In addition to side quests, there's also a bounty board that you can use to locate exceptionally challenging monsters for some greater rewards. Many of them are just stronger versions of enemies that you've already fought, but others are boss encounters unto themselves and make up some of the hardest fights available. All things considered, there's a fair amount of extra content here to keep you busy, and you'll want to do as much of it as you can to be ready for New Game Plus, which significantly ups both the challenge and the level cap, and introduces
I'll
new
probably
hero
end up only playing this game
Even
one
beyond
time.
that, there's also an arcade mode that you can use to go through previous levels and try to set high scores to upload to an online leaderboard. Needless to say, there's a lot to do even once the credits finish rolling. And oh my god, the soundtrack by Bahamut's Grace, the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack does sound like it's going to be crazy. Oh, I don't know why you wasting your time with 15.
To perfectly accompany every big scene, whether it's the tender moments between Clive and Jill, the quiet moments of respite inside the hideaway, or the absolutely epic battles between icons. I don't know if I'm ready to claim it in the top Final Fantasy soundtracks of all time just yet, but it's certainly one of the best soundtracks of 2023 so far. Final Fantasy XVI looks stunning too. The performance may not hold onto a consistent 60 FPS all the time, even on the prioritized frame rate graphical setting, but those minor hiccups don't stop it from still being one of the most gorgeous games I've ever played. Final Fantasy XVI will likely be looked back upon as a turning point for the mainline Final Fantasy games, taking its combat fully in the direction of an action game. But I hope that conversation doesn't overshadow its dark and captivating tale, its memorable characters, and the innovative ways in which it helps you keep track of it all. The active time lore feature is incredible, and should be standard for all story-driven games going forward. And while the combat may not live up to the sky-high standards as some of the best games in the character action genre, among other action RPGs, it's near the top of the heap. Pair all of that with one of the best soundtracks of the year, incredible performances from top to bottom, and drop-dead gorgeous visuals, and you've got a game worthy of an orchestral Final Fantasy victory fanfare. For more Final Fantasy XVI, make sure to check out the first minutes of the game. And for everything else, keep it here on IG.
Well, the game drops tomorrow. I'll be picking it up. But yeah, guys. Yeah, this was an interesting direct. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a video talking about the direct. It'll be up right after I finish recording it. I'll be editing and everything. And it'll be up on the channel for you guys to check out. I really appreciate you guys coming through on the stream. I wasn't really expecting anybody to show up because it's so early. And plus, I didn't let anybody know, any of you guys know that I was going to be streaming. But I appreciate you guys for coming through and everything. So, yeah, so I'm about to get to work. And expect the video to be up. And, yeah, I'll be seeing you, Game Fiend.